Not So Freudian here. Welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Enemy Within. We are just about to embark on Operation Gangplank. I hope it lowers panic worldwide, or at least in China. Because it'd be nice if I could, I think Mexico counts as part of yeah, it's got to be part of North America. But that'll let me just drop one in Australia and then complete South America so I can get all the autopsies I've got going, or got waiting in the wings. Okay, I can launch mission. Okay, and this means I can start doing, I set these guys up already.
Look forward to seeing your progress.
I need to give her a name now that I'm looking at it. This way there'll be, if she manages to get killed, there'll be some sort of emotional investiture. I'm not sure which would be a better way of putting it. Alright, two first words are interesting and employed. I guess she's kind of the, what do you call it? The anthropomorphic personification of XCOM itself. I just wanted to look and see how I'd set him up, like looks-wise. Yeah, because I haven't. Gotta be something with a good field of vision. That doesn't matter. I guess the gene mods don't, or aren't compatible with sleeves or something. Go gray. Alright, let's get moving. I don't remember how I did last time. I think I avoided destroying any of the power sources.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Okay.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Outdoor missions, just surroundings, debris, is going to be looking crashed UFOs. Okay. It doesn't look like anything's different here. I still don't get why this enormous thing apparently has no point defense systems.
Big Sky took care of the delivery, but now comes the hard part. If we're going to set that battleship down intact, we'll have to start by disabling the power conduits positioned across its surface. There's no telling what we're going to find up there, but we should expect heavy resistance from the alien forces manning that ship. Objective updated.
Enseguida.
Assault
Got it, moving.
is in the front.
Hootsuite.
And support and the two mechs.
Already there.
Okay. Unlike my enemy unknown run through where I kept putting a heavy right in front of the door where they kept blocking it.
Prep for contact.
Nicknamed Lockdown. I don't get it.
That's affirmative. Here they come.
Okay, two thin men.
The conduits positioned on the surface of that battleship are tied directly into the ship's power grid. If we can disable the conduits, or destroy them with explosives, it should put that thing out of commission, allowing us to seize its cargo without the risk of collateral damage.
Yeah. I think you get more, better rewards, maybe, for doing it that way. Alright, no squad side, apparently. Okay. Crap, because she can still see the dude. Hopefully she can see the dude from there, yeah. Okay. Alright, the lower elevation helps. Okay. Alright. You got vision about here, so yeah, that should work. Hallelujah. Guess that's why he got promoted first. Just gonna Overwatch. Sniper is going to dash there to Overwatch for the next turn. Hope that sectoid isn't like some super sectoid that can see forever and shoot with a pistol from a crazy distance.
Hostiles are closing on your position, Strike One. Eyes open, people.
Okay. Laser rifle elevation plus. Okay.
Adieu.
Does she say adieu there?
Let's do this.
Like, I mean, it's kind of a cool voice bit. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Now, hopefully this... Yeah, I know. Yeah, there we go. Only 78. Oh, I guess it's actually higher than she is. There we go. Cool. And then I guess we can go around like that. Instead of going down and going back up and going over. Like, 'cause they'll go around and then she'll go that way and meet them. Move cover to cover, if possible. Overwatch on the way. I'm going to reload the mechs just because they have such terrible magazine capacity.
It's about to heat up over there, Strike One. X-rays are making their way to your position.
Please tell me the poison's going away. Didn't I tell her to reload? You don't have line of sight. Whoa. Okay. I almost forgot to hit that.
Commander, whatever you just did seems to have stirred up the hornet's nest. The aliens are going to throw everything they've got at us to protect that ship.
Okay, run and gun. There. Okay. Did not find that. So there's a sectoid way over here somewhere too. But the important part is that I did not find the thin man that was there. Okay, good. That was the very... Did they drop a sectoid there and I thought it was a thin man? It looks like they did, and I was an idiot. Okay. Alright, that means the sniper is going to dash over here. I thought that was another ship going by, but it was a building, because we're moving the opposite direction I thought we were. Like we're moving toward the bottom right rather than the top left, which is where my people are moving. So I just got the... What's the term? perspective backwards.
They're moving around the side.
You piece of crap. You kill the thing. I should probably heal the assault.
J'y vais.
Assault and
Location
dash there.
confirmed.
I think she's got 4 uses on the med kit, so this is probably worth 1. Yeah, since the med kit only heals 4 anyway.
Tu seras remis en moins de 2.
I think that's my only assault though. Now that the one I took with me on that mission I had to redo got herself killed. That's a really long movement distance, because I should go all the way there, but I think part of that's from vaulting. And just like hopping over there, which kind of gives a false positive to how far the move actually is. Even though it looks like she would have gone all the way down and then crossed here. Didn't really. And she fired. It's gonna stay on Overwatch to cover the sniper as she comes up, comes down, comes forward. Actually, that's where the back of the ship. Whichever. You move there. And reload. Some less than full moves. So I'm still advancing, but not
Heading out.
going far enough that it's going to be difficult to catch up with a sniper.
Heading there now.
You can reload, because pretty much anywhere they drop an enemy is not going to be
Reloading.
within decent distance of your scatter laser. Reload.
J'ai rechargé.
Okay. Oh, hi, Ludwig. At least I'm not playing Isaac. I can recover from a random misclick a little better than, you know, a square. That's a square or two off of where it was supposed to be. Than I can from having it make me, well, crap. Making me dodge Judas straight into a big hit. But that's awful because she's also not in cover. You go there.
Affirmative, Commander.
Let's move her to there. See if I can collateral damage their cover. Yes, and it'll hit both of them.
Готовлюсь открыть огонь. Я без патронов.
1 damage each. That is crap. It does get rid of... Oh, it did not get rid of his cover. Okay, good. Now, hopefully... Yes, she can get to there and take the shot. Whew.
Alien neutralisé.
Right, I was really worried there for a minute.
On the move.
Because my heavy was just standing there out in the open because I thought it was safe, because it's like, oh, the mech can't see anyone. I've gone by that same building like 3 times now. Although I guess he did say that the aliens' navigation systems would be confused. So I guess that actually would kind of explain it going around in circles. Okay, I can see that conduit now.
I'll
Go there. Just reload because I'm paranoid about you guys running out when I need it.
Ahí que voy.
Go,
Ya
reload.
podemos seguir.
You'll overwatch this time. You.
En otra vez.
Oh crap, that's probably... Or wait, no, I've already killed all the enemies in here. Never mind. I wish I had thought to not block this off, because then they could get past. Or, yeah, like, the two of these could get past, but now the sniper's gonna have to take an extra turn.
C'est bon.
You guessed it, boys and girls. You've got hostiles inbound. Stay frosty.
Where exactly are they dropping in from, anyway? Okay, I think I can see them, right? Because they didn't disappear into the fog of war. Oh, Overwatch. Oh, with a scatter laser. I guess she moved too far. That was a weird transition to the kill cam.
Alien neutralisé.
You. Okay.
I'm
Move into cover there. Get missed by the Overwatch,
Got a lot of heat on me.
which was the whole point. 55. Okay, that's not good. Because I don't want to miss and destroy the conduit. 41. Alright, let's see, can the sniper? The sniper can dash up to here. I was hoping she could get up there and then use the pistol. But no. She already shot and killed the one. Well, I guess I just start taking 50% shots. Oh, that works.
He's down.
Rotate the camera so I can see where I'm moving people.
Heading out.
Alright, then I think the other two, or the other four, are all in sets of two. Rather than being like one here on this side, one here on this side. Or something. Yeah, there's all four. This looks like it's set up differently because I seem to remember there being like the two hallways here and then just a little space in between, and then there was a new section back there. I don't know. Maybe they changed it to make it easier or harder for the different difficulties, or
That's affirmative.
oh, he's not. Oh, I was thinking Jabu module would let me just jump down there, but it doesn't look like it.
That op zone is about to get hot. Hostiles are inbound to your location.
Oh, chrysalid. Okay. Not a huge deal. She can run up and kinetic strike it. Works for me. Okay.
Сближаюсь.
It turns to look and then just stands there. Yeah. Nice. You go there. Actually, maybe this is the same.
Commander, that conduit is down, but it might be faster if our troops just hit the others with explosives.
Yeah, it might be faster, but it's not as helpful.
Estoy en marcha.
Like, at all. Okay, Overwatch. You move there in Overwatch. Or actually, reload.
It's killing time.
You
Ziel bestätigt.
dash down to there. Oh yeah, I was missing somebody.
Zmemania.
Support that didn't move last turn because it was able to shoot a sectoid in the face. Please don't drop an enemy right there. That would be kind of annoying to deal with. Post up heavy. I'll put, yeah, I definitely want the sniper on this side because he might be able to see across a little better. Assault goes there. Support. It had better not like auto select one of the people next to here, and then even though I'm clicking over here, have it open the door like it did that. Like I think it was last mission where that happened. It didn't wind up finding any enemies, but if it doesn't now, I'll be annoyed because I think there's either like, yeah, I want to say there were like 8 thin men. Here, like through this door last time. I think I lost somebody. I don't remember though. Maybe a bunch of people just took damage. Maybe that was just the difficulty level because that doesn't look like 8 thin men to me.
That's affirmative. Enemy spotted.
Okay. Not a big problem. They can maul him pretty easily.
Llegan aliens por los lados.
75%. There we go. Now everyone else can
X-ray down.
screw over the other thin man if they need to. 78. Yeah, I'll do that because you can't move and shoot. He's the slow one. So he'll just move there. She... Yeah, I wanted to make sure to leave a gap for people to get through who were faster. So I'm fairly certain they're going to drop a bunch of thin men on top of me now. So I do want people to be able to overwatch.
Tout de suite.
Okay. Overwatch. Overwatch. Actually, there was a cyber disk around here at some point. So that can be bad as well.
Heads up, Strike One. We're picking up some strange readings near your op zone. Keep an eye out for hostile
Strange
forces.
readings. Shoot. Okay. Probably the most dead sectoid ever. You just go there.
The power conduit is disabled, but you've got 3 more to go.
Please don't find the cyber disk. Okay.
Je suis en route.
Maybe I'm misremembering. It was just mutons. But I think those were all through that door.
That's affirmative.
Just hop up in there and pull out your pistol. Because your pistol does as much damage per hit as the heavy's heavy laser. Unfortunately.
Chargé.
Stay here in case someone decides to come through
Got
that door.
reports of alien activity near your location. Be ready for hostile forces coming your way.
Or just a, you know, sectoid that drops there. Okay.
Missed the target. El disparo no ha dado.
Unfortunately, I think she needs to reload. Yes.
Me dirijo allí.
Okay, no enemies.
I'm on the move.
I think I will just have her run and gun, so she can activate it this turn.
Hunt him down. Roger Dodger.
Deactivate it this turn.
That's another conduit down. You only need to deactivate 2
Overwatch
more.
with everyone. I have 3 on each side in case somebody comes through the doors. I'll need to move there. I don't know exactly how line of sight works. Probably needs to reload.
En marcha.
Strike One. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
There is a
We
sign.
can't get a read on that thing. Its movements are so inconsistent.
Alright, apparently I blew up that doorway on accident. Well, that sucked. Really badly.
Pass auf die Flanken auf! Sie rücken vor!
Please don't shoot. Holy crap on a crutch. At least it's not on Overwatch. The cyber disc, I mean. That was a lot of damage. Alright, I'll see if I can weaken it enough that I can kinetic strike it to death. I'm gonna use the sniper though, because okay. Actually, let's see if he can get vision, because I really want her to go over and heal that, if I possibly can. Crap. No one else can move far enough. Okay, good. Got the kill.
Je l'ai eu.
Alright, move her there so she can get healed over the next couple of turns. Okay, she will overwatch.
Voy hacia allá.
And then, okay, yeah, overwatch with everyone.
Headed there now.
Except for her, she's got to reload.
Ready to rock.
He may as well reload.
Reload complete.
I like how I say everyone and then it's like 2 people. Okay,
Sera remis en moins de 2.
that might be enough. But
Position confirmed.
yeah, I'm not going to be moving
Location
people
confirmed.
much further than this. I don't remember if fire does damage or not. Like if I walk through it. I don't risk that. I will move her. Okay. So you there, I suppose. Hopefully have enough line of sight to kill stuff.
Уже вышла.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
Thin man. Alright, I know there were mutants here last time. Okay, there is a mutant.
Enemy target
Цель
eliminated.
повреждений не получила.
I guess... Oh, they did kill one. Alright, that's something. Let's see. She can see both of them, 81 and 71. I'll take the 71s because it is a whole lot more dangerous. Oh wow, she actually did enough damage despite not having a laser weapon. She better have gotten a promotion. I guess just take the 98, kill it, everyone else advances.
Hab sie. Ich bin leer.
Can she not move past the wreck? I don't know what was going on there. Okay, no more enemies unless they drop somebody in. Do I go into the cockpit up there? Or do I just turn off the devices?
Je me remue.
Oh, I guess only the mechs can walk over that fire there. Okay, so I guess the fire doesn't do damage, it just makes it impassable unless you're immune to fire. Now that I think about it, the Titan armor, like the description when you put Titan armor on for the first time,
Stay alert, Strike One.
says, you know, it makes you immune to fire. Alright, so she's the fast one. So she'll get close. And he will get close.
Let's do this.
Everyone else is gonna dash on in. Probably should have done run and gun. That's an excuse to move her up though. Because I don't have to second guess myself whether it would be better to put her on Overwatch or not, because she doesn't have any more shots to take. Kind of the same here. She needs to reload as well. Okay.
Heading there now.
Conduit down. Only one more to go. Take that out and the ship is ours.
Okay.
Nicely done, Commander.
Okay, I don't
That
have to
ship
go
is
through
now
that door.
officially under XCOM control.
Nice.
Although I don't think it will fit in the hangar.
20 aliens killed. No operatives lost. Now the only question is, how long is Iris going to be out? Why is there a yellow dot on Hawaii? Oh yeah, I forgot she got shot too, but it's only 2 and 3 days, so nifty. I guess that was it. Council Medal of Honor. Cool. Fusion Lance, guided. Oh yeah, I have to research it. It's not an artifact recovered. Ectoids, Thin Mint, Muton, Cyberdisc, Chrysolite. Lots of Illyrium and alloys. Sweet. None of this was damaged. Do I use fusion cores for anything except for the guided fusion launcher?
Remember,
Launcher.
we'll be watching.
Okay. Alright, the foundry's done in 5 days. I don't know why I thought it was only a day until the foundry was done.
Commander, our intelligence sources indicate that a previously unknown organization is attempting to undermine XCOM field operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders and is intent on acquiring alien technology and artifacts critical to your efforts. Early reports indicate this organization calls itself Exalt. We trust you will isolate the source of this new threat and eliminate it.
Commander, the Council has provided some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt cell locations and launch covert operations to disrupt their activity via the Situation Room.
What caused that? Oh, just Exalt operation. Great. That is crap. Blah, blah, blah. I guess it didn't lower that. Covert operation. Let's choose a soldier to infiltrate the Exalt cell and recover vital intel that will lead to the Exalt base. After a few days of covert this will go through extraction, special tactical mission. Covert operations are restricted to pistols. Pistols and foundry upgrades may be useful. Covert operatives have a powerful in-mission ability to Exalt comm hack. If you can find an Exalt comm array,
Boards are clear.
your operative can hack it, disabling all Exalt forces' weapons first. That's cool. Heavy soldiers and mech troopers are ineligible for covert ops duty. Okay. Alright, I've heard Exalt. So I guess they're the enemy within, right? They're humans, I think? Yeah, they must be the ones that attacked that French thing.
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
Actually, if they're restricted to pistols, why don't I take her? Send her out. Because she'll do more damage with a pistol. Hopefully I'll get the foundry and be able to upgrade the pistols. Okay. Hopefully my other sniper is going to be doing better, and hopefully this will lower the panic. Oh yeah, I need money. Do I have anything worth selling? No. So I kind of need to save stuff. Unless...
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Hopefully it's... Oh yeah, I need power. Yeah, because I need that access lift and everything. Alright, never mind. Let's just scan. Okay, covert operation is 6 days. I don't think I'll get the pistol stuff done in time.
Commander, we're
That was
detecting a new
fast.
contact, much
Crap.
larger than anything we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
Ooh, this is going to suck.
We're in pursuit.
Because I haven't... That's new. Alright, it's only hit once.
We lost the bubble.
Crap. Yeah, I haven't
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it
bought
under your
anything
orders.
new for my interceptors. Okay. I actually think I'm going to wait.
Satellite launched.
Like, I'm going to save a satellite until the covert operation is over. Yeah, I guess I may as well do it in Australia.
Satellite launched.
And just save the one that's going up over Japan. But yeah, I need to buy more interceptors and stuff.
Access lift operational.
Okay, new construction facilities. Excavate there, because when that's done, I'll put up a power generator. Okay, there's the foundry.
Foundry online.
New date from the workshop. Alright. The foundry.
First time in the foundry? It's not the prettiest, but some of our more interesting projects will
I
certainly
really need
benefit
shoes.
from the adjustments made down here.
That's critical. Upgrade. That's more critical hits. That's aim. Tactical rigging is... Oh. I clicked on the wrong thing, I guess. Tactical rigs are vital. Second item. Okay. I'm definitely doing that. Crap, I need to wait for the... Yeah, I simply can't sell enough stuff to do that. Okay, covert operation. Cool. Yeah, and since this is before the council report, I'll be able to toss the satellite up and keep Japan from leaving, even if this doesn't reduce the panic. But yeah, shotgun, mechs, again, I mean, I probably shouldn't keep sending all my best people. Is heavy lasers not done? It is not done. I am definitely not sending 2 heavies.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
I guess I'll remove this. Oops. take the scope off of her. Give it to him. Okay, yeah, you must just be able to put the second item down there. And then, yeah, clear her. Please tell me that other sniper, my only other sniper, is still injured. Bullcrap. Yeah, I mean, it's more useful for me to send a squatty. I guess I'll just send the other assault with a laser rifle, because the laser rifle does more damage. I'll just try and feed him kills, I guess, so he levels up. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.